Hi folks, this is Noah, and it's been a while since I've seen some of you. It is now July 2021, and I kind of fell off the face of the earth like many others did in the last year and a half. I am with my colleague and student and instructor, Elizabeth Burry from Malaysia. She's here in Springfield with me because we're going to be presenting a Core 3-4 in a week or so. And so she and I have been brainstorming and talking, and we decided it's probably time that we catch up with the world a little bit. Actually, I was last with Liz in Malaysia in February of 2021 and came home in March, exactly 2 weeks before Malaysia shut down, and about 1 week before the United States got really crazy. So it was good that we had our time together, but both of us sort of went into retreat mode afterwards. Happily here in Springfield, we've got a rather large house. We've got a nice backyard, so I have been able to sort of work through some of the confinement issues that so many people have had to deal with. Anyway, I wanted to bring you a little bit more up to date about where I am, where Core is, what we're thinking, what we're doing these days. As I said, I've got a 3-4 class coming soon, and we've got several people in that class who I'm eyeing as potential trainers, so that's a bit exciting. But in the few days that Liz has been here, through her jet lag, I've been picking her brains, and we're talking about business plans, if you will. We have a student named Charity Smith in Kansas City who is really ready to take on how do we bring Core to more people. And I'm very excited about that. So Liz and Charity and I have been thinking about those kind of things. And as Liz and I brainstormed, the first thing that comes into our heads yesterday is it's time to create a Core 5. And Core 5 is going to be for those people who have had 1, 2, 3, and 4 and want to take care of themselves and want to learn how to take care of themselves and want to learn how to let others help them take care of themselves. So it's going to be a 3-day situation where we not only work on those aspects emotionally, but everybody's going to receive some work from me. I'm excited about this one. The second project we're beginning to look at is another book. I keep saying this is my last book. This is my last book. The book that I'm almost finished on right now is called The Essential Core Bodywork with Hands, Heart, and Head. The first half of that book is going to be my core philosophy. The second half of that book is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions that will change people if you follow the rules. So that book is coming soon, trust me. I've been saying that for 2 years, trust me. Anyway, behind that book, I have realized, I think there is a way to give my 5-session recipe of body work to the general public in a kind of a movement awareness book. So how do we take the goals of a first session and get somebody to figure out how to scan their own body, stretch their own body, and let go of the traumas that they're holding of that session, and the next session, and the next session. And how do we get those people to learn to help their friends do the same thing? So in other words, how do we teach people to start operating more fully from their own cores as they also try to help others operate from more fully from their cores, whether they have any training or not? Who cares about training if you've got the heart for it? And I think most of us have the heart for it. The next thing I'd talk about is classes. Yes, we're doing a 3-4. In mid-August, I'm doing a Core 1 here in Springfield. I think of a Core 1 in Hot Springs, Arkansas with Roxanne Portman in October. I'm pretty sure Pam Martin in Edinburgh has several 1s and 2s in the offing. Checking our website or her website is always useful. Pentony O'Hagan is offering a Core 2 in September, October, I believe, in London. Those are the ones off of the top of my head. I'm working on. I had a videotape made, not yet edited, of a vagus nerve 6-hour day class. I'm hoping to be able to present that online for those of you who have been asking about that class, because this is critical information. If indeed the vagus nerve is the nerve of well-being, God knows we could use a little bit of well-being. So I'm excited to think that one might be happening for us soon. Charity has been helpful to me, and she's had me work with 2 clients to demonstrate 5 series that we hope to be sharing with instructors and students in the near future. Here's where I think the essence of core body work is today. I'm pretty happy with my life. I've been doing this for 35 years. I'm almost retired, but something keeps coming up and getting me excited again. I think the longer I work with this work, the more I get at what I want my body worker students to learn. It's not just intuition, it's not just sensitivity, it's not just empathy, it's certainly not just anatomy, it's certainly not just hand pressure. While all of those things are important, what I want my students to learn is to respect the tissue, respect the body, respect the body-mind core, respect the person, communicate with the person, listen to the person, explain to the person what you're doing and why you think it will help, and then absolutely back off, listening, feeling, and creating the space for them to decide it's time to expand my core and take up more space. This is an art. This is a science, yes. I'm not much of a scientist, but I can do that. But this is an art. And this is what I want more of us to get excited about doing. Learning how to dialogue and partner with our patron instead of fixing our client. I don't like the word fix. I don't even like the word client. I certainly don't like the word patient. I want us to get better with creating partnership in healing with that person who happens to get onto our table or wherever we're doing our work. So anyway, that's kind of where core is these days. That's where I am these days. I will also parentheses that I'm spending more and more time in Crete. I think I would like to live there. Nomise ine telia yamena otan imesti Kriti. Maybe. Somebody who knows what Greek sounds like is going to, what did he just say? He said, me talk pretty one day. No, he didn't. But my point is, I think I will always be available by email within a day or 2. So if you really choose to find me, noah@corecaregroup.com, website corefascialrelease.com. It's been a good visit. I'm glad you're a listener because I'm sure a talker. Thanks.